Hi, class. Good morning. This is your teacher, Anthony, Teacher Anthony. I have an activity for us today that's going to be really fun. We are going to be doing a grocery item cutout. So you're going to need a grocery ad, and we are going to cut the items. So what you'll want to do is grab the ad, look for the item that you want to cut out. I want to cut out this piece right here. Okay, so what I will do is I'll hold one hand to keep the paper steady, and then I will start to cut around the edge. Use your hand to keep the paper steady. Do not bring your fingers close to the scissor blade. Oh. Cut around. Make sure to keep your fingers away from the scissor blade. Okay, so there we are. So here is my cutting. And to save time, I have already cut out the pieces from our grocery ad. Once you have all the pieces cut out, we'll begin to sort the items that do grow on trees and items that don't grow on trees. Next time when you're at the grocery market, you'll want to ask, where do these items come from? Where do the fruits come from? And where do the items that do not come from trees, how are they made and where do they come from? So let's begin. Pick up one of the items that you have and let's take a look. So here, let's see, I'll bring it a little closer. Oh, I have, looks like I have some seeds. So, you want to ask yourself, do these grow on trees? And if they do grow on trees, how would they attach to the tree? Look very closely and try to observe any spot on the item or around the item that could possibly be used as an attachment or place of attachment on to the tree. Okay, so we know that seeds are a fruit, so they do grow on trees. Put this one right here. And we'll take a look at this pine cone. We know that pine cones grow from trees. Let's look really closely. Let's try to find a place on the pine cone or any other object that you have in your house that we know grows on trees, such as an orange or an apple. And let's find, maybe right here. So you see right here, we have a stem. And the stem will help to be attached to the tree. All right, so we know that fruits have to have some place of attachment or a stem to attach itself to the tree. So let's take a look. Here I have an apple. We know that apples do grow from trees. So let's look on the apple. What do you see? Okay, I see the skin here, and then here I see a stem that allows for the apple to be attached to the tree. So put this one on the left side so that we know that these are going to be the items that we have that attach to the tree. So how many items do we have so far that attach to a tree? Let's count. 1, 2, in Espanol, uno, dos. We have 2 items. Okay, let's keep on going. So here, this item, if you can take a look, I have meats. Okay, so here I don't see any place really on this meat where I would be able to attach to the tree. Maybe I just don't see it with the item. Well, we want to ask ourselves, well, where does meat come from? On myself, I do have some meat too, but this meat didn't come from me. Maybe an animal? Meat, I know meat comes from animals. So this item does not grow on a tree. So we will put this one on the right side. Okay. Let's go for another one of our cuttings and clippings from our grocery ad. Oh, here we have an egg. I don't see any spot on this egg. Do you see any spot? Or where would a spot be for an attachment to the tree? Now let's try it here. Oh, I don't think I've seen this kind of tree before, or anything like this growing on a tree before. So I know that eggs come from where? Well, I know that chickens do lay eggs, and birds lay eggs, so I know that eggs don't grow from the tree if they come from the bird. So I'll put this egg on this side right here, on the right side. Okay, great work. Let's keep on going. So this item that I have here, let's take a closer look. What is this? Oh, I see, well, leaves, but what is this right here? I see pasta. Maybe the leaves came from the tree. I have seen leaves on trees before, of course. And let's take a look. What is this red one right here? Oh, maybe tomatoes? Okay, well, let's see if there's a spot on this pasta that could possibly attach to a tree. Let's see how it looks. A pasta tree. I have not seen a pasta tree, though that does sound very yummy. So we know that pasta does not come from a tree. I do not see any place of attachment on the pasta. So we will put this item here. Okay, let's take a look at this item. Here I have, well, the glass, I know by touching the glass that it's very smooth on the outside. I do not see any place of attachment that would allow this glass of milk to be attached to the tree. And milk, I know, comes from where? Well, I know cows make milk. I know goats make milk. So I know that milk doesn't grow on trees. We'll put this item here. Keep going. Okay. So what is this item? I see French fries, and I do not see any place of attachment anywhere on these French fries. Where on this item would be a spot that could attach to French fries? I mean, to the tree. I don't see any place on the French fries. So we will put this item here on our right side for items that do not grow on trees. Wow, we have a lot of items over here that don't grow on trees. On this side, we don't have that many items that grow on trees. So let's keep looking. I hope we can find more items. Okay. So here I have, okay, a lemon. Well, on this lemon, I don't really see a stem or any place of attachment on this lemon. I do know that the lemon right here looks similar to an orange. I see the different meats of the lemon, and they look very similar to the orange. And I know oranges come from trees. Let's see how the lemon looks next to the tree. maybe around the skin. The lemon skin would be able to attach to the tree. Okay, so we'll put this here, a lemon from a lemon tree. All right, let's take a look at our next item. We have blueberries and a single blueberry. So look closely. Where do you see on this blueberry would be a spot for attachment to a tree? Well, I do see these parts right here that have these little holes and crevices. So, that looks like a spot that would attach to a tree. Let's try and take a look. Okay, that looks like that would work and be connected to the tree. Okay, so we'll put this blueberry on this side. Let's take a look at our next item. I have oranges. Ooh, I know that oranges grow on trees. Let's take a close look. Do I see the stem? Well, I can't see the stem in this picture, and you might not be able to see the stem on your picture too. So what else will let us know that this item might be able to grow from a tree? Well, a stem may be able to grow from the skin of the orange. And I know the orange looks very similar to this lemon. So I have heard of orange trees. We will put this orange on this side with our items that grow from trees. Okay, let's look at our last item, and here I have some berries. Okay, let's look very closely, and let's see. I can see, not sure if you can see it, I can see some spots on the berries and around the skin of the berries. Looks like a place for where stems can grow. Let's try to take a look. If berries will be able to grow from a tree. Well, this picture does look familiar to me. I do feel like I have seen berries grow from trees. So we will put this item here. These are our items that we have cut out from our ad. And now we have sorted the items. On the left side, we have our items that do grow on trees. These items are all fruits. And on the right side, we have all our items that do not grow on trees. So I want you to take a look at the items that grow on trees. What do they look like they have in common? I do notice on this side, this left side, that we have, or your left side, that we have round items, separate items, and many items. Here the skin is smooth. Looks like on the blueberry, the skin here on the apple is very smooth. The skin on the orange is round, and the skin around the lemon is round. I see round objects, and I do also see possible places for a seed to grow from, or a stem to be attached to the tree. Okay, now let's take a look at the items that do not grow from a tree. Okay, and let's ask ourselves, well, do these items that do not grow from a tree, do they still have stems or a place? And are they round for a tree to attach to? Let's see. Well, milk, this one's not in the shape of a sphere, or it doesn't seem like it's round. The egg, no, it's sitting flat mostly. The meat, it's usually sitting flat too. I don't see any stems or a place where a tree could possibly attach to. Well, okay. Put the items back here. adjust the screen so we can take a look. So these are items that we have. Okay, so now I want to go over the items with you, and I'll start with the items that we have that grow from trees. So here we have nuts. Here we have an apple, blueberries, lemons, oranges, and berries. Okay, now let's try to connect the word with the word tree to see if the word together with tree sounds like something you've heard before or that would possibly make sense. Okay, so seed, a nut tree. I have heard of a nut tree. An apple tree. I have heard of an apple tree. A lemon tree. I have heard of a lemon tree. Blueberry tree. I have heard of a blueberry tree. How about orange? I have heard of an orange tree. And berries. I have heard about a berry tree. Okay, now let's try the same way on the right side with our items that do not grow from trees. Okay, so first I'll go over the items. Here we have meat. Here we have an egg. Here we have milk. Here we have pasta. And here we have French fries. So really quickly, let's try our same experiment with words attached to the tree. An egg tree. That does sound quite like a fun breakfast. I have not heard of an egg tree. A meat tree. Well, I don't recall hearing about a meat tree. A pasta tree? Oh, no, not quite there. I have not heard of a pasta tree. How about a potato tree or a French fry tree? Oh, all this talk about all these foods are making me quite hungry, but I have not heard yet of a French fry tree. How about a milk tree? There might be a milk tree, but for a cow milk tree, I don't think I've ever heard of a cow milk tree before. Okay, thanks my friends for taking a look at the items with me. So for my Spanish speakers in Espanol, la manzana, el arándano, los nueces, las bayas, el limón, los huevos, el leche, la carne, la pasta, las papas fritas. Okay, so now we are going to count all our items together. We'll start with this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's count in Spanish. Contemos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, uno más. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gracias. Thank you very much. And I hope you had lots of fun. And the next time you're at the grocery market or anywhere in your pantry or at your home while your parents are cooking, try to take a look at the items and try to find a place that maybe would be a spot on the item that would allow the item to grow from a tree. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.